Weekend, thanks to Ross Wallace's winner. What will happen in the FA Cup as Barry Bannan works it over towards Jack Hunt in the right back position, just dabbing it to the side and going forward up towards the front, but Wednesday unable to get the ball on that occasion. They've got it back now with Kieran Lee, just working it short towards Wallace, and Wednesday just losing possession but fighting back for it very quickly, and they managed to work it back through Lee into the defensive positions to try and start again. John's alongside me for this one. Oh, they've just given it away. That was Leuven's very loose ball. He gives it away, and now McCormack has the chance to work it down the right-hand side to Kakanalik. Goes back. Maybe a long-range shot could be on there for Carney. He's gone inside instead. He's got it back. Carney looks just to work this one. Moving it away over towards the right-hand side. It's now with Richards, plays it down the line. Kakanalik comes inside, back inside, maybe a long-range shot for O'Hara. Does get the shot in. It was fairly central and a comfortable save in the end there for Joe Wildsmith. Send this one forward. Into the area, that was a left-footed delivery. Comes back now towards Lopez. Lopez moves it away towards the right-hand side, and it's with Palmer. Back inside it goes now for Lopez. Moves it towards Kieran Lee, who's in the area. Kieran Lee looks to try and bulldoze his way through. Comes back, and there was the strike from Leuven's of all people, coming up towards the penalty spot. He went for power and he blitzed it over the top of the bar. Back out towards the right flank, and Kakanalik will try and cross it in towards the centre. Wednesday need to get it away. He will get it away, trying to build and work it along the floor. Lucas Zhao was the target. And again, Fulham have got possession with O'Hara. Had a decent game, I recall, in the match earlier in the season. O'Hara rebuilding his career after maybe losing his way somewhat at Wolves. Comes out towards the right-hand side. A low cross goes in there from Corley Woodrow.
Again, it was Leuven's at the near post.
Makes a corner decision. Man United and QPR fullback. I know Scott's getting on a bit, but he's not that old. Ball goes in towards the area, and it's nodded in towards where Wednesday's goal, and it hits the side netting. I wasn't quite sure which netting that was, whether it was inside the goal or on the outside. That was the outcome. It was past the post, and Wednesday get away with one.
Trying anyway.
Are they looking to make a change? I can't see a substitute preparing to come on, so they'll hope to get him back on. Maybe just give him a quick breather, and then he'll rejoin the action. Here's Palmer. Palmer works it forward in towards Wallace, just about keeps it in play and plays it back towards Liam Palmer. He'll cross it into the middle. It's a low cross towards Lucas Zhao. He's trying to get in there, and he might get the ball here. Lucas Zhao, the angle's very tight, tries to pull it back towards Sugu. Didn't quite run for him. Lucas Zhao, though, proving a handful inside the area. Good work, though, down that right-hand side from Wallace and Palmer. And the low cross causing problems, but here comes Fulham down the right-hand side. Kakanalik tries to aim the cross into the middle. Offside. Disappointment there for McCormack. He wasn't aware straight away. I think the change will be happening. I think you're right. Woodrow isn't going to be able to carry on. They're going to bring on Moussa Dembele, who's getting a lot of admiring glances from the Premier League. A low cross goes into the area. Wednesday trying to hit, well, Sugu and also Lucas Zhao looking to combine. Yeah, the chances have been few and far between. Of course, I suppose when you play each other a week earlier, there is a bit of familiarity, even though there are a few changes in both teams. Ball comes out towards the flank. It's Kakanalik looking to take on the Wednesday fullback. Here is Dembele trying to get a strike away, and he went to swivel and hit it, and he missed his kick. It's a good job because he was in a great spot near the penalty spot.
Well, Sasso, that was, who's got the block on. Brilliant defending.
He did that a few times, didn't he, in the Fulham game? Yeah. And last-ditch tackles, Vincent Sasso's getting a bit of a reputation for. Players in the wall. He lifts it up now towards the centre of the goal as expected, but it was nodded away by Garbutt. Only as far as Kieran Lee. Goes back towards Wallace. Combines with Lee. Crossed into the middle. This could be a chance. Well, I think that was Sasso, was it? Attacking the ball at the front post.
It could have been. That's superb defending by Fulham. Sasso's waited for that ball. I think he's just thinking maybe it's going to be one of those little back heels. You know, when you've gone past the near post, you just let it run past your left foot. Back heel it with your right, but the defender got there first. It was good defending.
So the corner will be taken here. Whipped in on the left foot of Wallace. Again, it's a decent delivery. Looking for Daniel Pudil attacking that one from the far side. Didn't get the header on it though, but Wednesday will recover it with Lopez down the line, looking for Glenn Louvens.
He's done well.
Louvens, the left winger, crosses in towards the centre of the goal. It was nudged down there by...
Oh!
What a rocket into the roof of the net. It was touched down there by Sugu, back towards Bannan, and it's like a missile that one just goes into the roof of the net. No way that Lonergan could make a save there. He was beaten by a worldie by Wallace last weekend. Well, is that even better? Perhaps so. Barry Bannan in 41 minutes makes it Sheffield Wednesday 1, Fulham 0. It's one of those where, you know, sometimes you hit those and they go into orbit, but he connected with that perfectly and it sails into the top corner.
I mean, the Fulham fans will go in, right, unbelievable. We'll have to move to Sheffield. I mean, all these fantastic goals you see every week.
I know they're getting sick of seeing these worldies, goal of the season entries that we keep putting forward. Well, they might try and hit back here though. They've got it with Carney. Carney, was he thinking about a long range shot? He's played it through towards McCormack. McCormack strikes it, goes back towards Dembele, and he will put it away. Well, the initial shot was blocked off, and Wednesday asleep, I'm afraid. What, a minute and a half, and already Fulham have got a reply, and Dembele, he couldn't score from 2 yards out. This time maybe 4 yards out. He's converted, and he's got Fulham back on level terms. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Fulham 1. And it's going to be a throw. Wednesday again on the back foot to start with. Fulham seeing a lot of the ball as they did at the start of the first half. Here is McCormack playing it inside, and they're combining well. They've worked it away with Christiansen towards the far side. A crossing opportunity perhaps for Richards. Into the middle it goes. A header from point blank range. What a save from Wildsmith to deny Dembele. He was, what, 4 or 5 yards from him, and he made a save at point blank range.
Well, again, he's just stood tall, Joe Wildsmith. Done everything right. I think Dembele's probably done everything right.
The number 21, which is Christiansen, plays it back towards Garbett. It comes back out wide again for Christiansen. It's still with Fulham. O'Hara tries to send the cross into the middle, but it's cleared away by Wednesday. A couple of headers finally there by Kieran Lee, but he couldn't quite find Wallace. And again, Fulham have got it back. On this left-hand side, it's with Garbett. Garbett swings the centre in. It's a low cross. The goalkeeper gets come into a bit of a mix-up there with the defender, and Wednesday living very dangerously. A few wild attempts at goal. But just like my words wouldn't come out, Wednesday's defensive tackles didn't quite come off there on that occasion either.
We're very lucky, very, very lucky. I mean, Fulham must be wondering how on earth this score is still 1-1.
Goes short there for Palmer. Palmer.
Great ball.
Played it back for Bannan. Now we've switched it up over towards the far side on the left now. Here is Halan. Halan forward, gets it back from Kieran Lee. That's a poor touch from Jeremy Halan.
Got away with it.
He's made a block tackle, and he does, as you say, get away with it. No foul. It's crossed in low, and the clearance is made there at the front post by Hutchinson. He's put it behind, though, for a corner kick for Sheffield Wednesday as the Owls attack the Cop ends.
Excellent cross from Padil. He stuck it right across the 6-yard line. And he was just asking for a Wednesday player to get on the end of it, but unfortunately it was cleared. I think it's Wallace over the far side, he's going to take the corner, in it comes.
Ball gets played in there towards Sasso! Great header. He managed to peel away from everyone, and then on the steer he just tried to get his header into the top corner, but he couldn't quite keep it down, and it flies over just over the bar, not by much, mind. Here's Garbett over towards Dan Byrne, the centre half, plays it back. Garbett again, tries to move things with a bit more pace and energy. Still with Fulham. Carney comes out wide towards Garbett. Again, the former Hull City player Tom Carney on the ball. Working it short in towards Ross McCormack. Played forward and through the gap. A chance for Tom Carney to steer it across. The man at the back post missed his kick when it should have been just a simple tap in. Another big let-off there for Wednesday.
Kakanalic. That's who it was at the far post.
Alex Kakanalic should have scored.
2 yards out, he missed.
Two-man Fulham wall in front, just on the edge of the penalty area. It's going to be sent into the box. It's a decent delivery, looking towards it, Kieran Lee. And that one goes away. It's going to be a throw for Sheffield Wednesday. Nothing coming of that free kick then on that occasion. It's gone back towards Bannan. Here is Barry Bannan coming across. And Sasso's chipped it up towards the area. Will it come down? Well, not quite. It will come for Nuhiu! Oh! What a save! 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 What a What a strike from Atdhe Nuhiu! It wouldn't quite come down for Lucas Shaw, but the ball came back towards the edge of the area, and he's really contributed since coming on as Atdhe Nuhiu. And on the right foot, sweet as you like. Wednesday are back ahead in this one. 72 minutes gone. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2, Fulham 1.
Well, whatever way you look at it, excellent finish from Atdhe.
Here is Budil moving it away towards the left-hand side, and down the line it goes from Halan. He finds Kieran Lee. Lee, he's looked our most willing runner from midfield today. Here's Bannan. Bannan on that left-hand side, plays it in towards Halan. Again, he looks to do the step over, and he gets past his man. Looks to get the cross, maybe cuts it back towards Lucas Shaw. Side-footed effort, and he places it wide of the goal.
Great play from Jeremy Halan on that left-hand side. Left his marker for dead. Cuts a perfect ball back to Jow. He's on the edge of the box. He's got time. He went for the first-time shot and hit wide.
It's thrown forward, looking for O'Hara. Semedo tries to head that one through the gap, but it's come back, and that is the full-time whistle. And Sheffield Wednesday are through to the next round of the FA Cup. They went ahead in this game with an absolute worldie from Barry Bannan, sailing into the top corner from the edge of the box, but that lead didn't last very long because it was soon cancelled out by a Fulham equaliser. Their substitute Moussa Dembele scoring from a few yards out, but Atdhe Nuhiu came off the bench and came up with the goods with a fine goal from the edge of the area into the bottom corner. Great to see the big man on target at the Kop end, and Wednesday, as I say, progress in the FA Cup through to round 4.